That's a little creepy. I'm just going to play with my beard. All right. Test, test, test. Okay. Another little story. I grew up and became a photographer. I grew up and there's a point to the whole story. And there was always, in high school, there was one kid that had everything. I had a little camera, a camera that I borrowed. Then I bought a secondhand camera. And this kid, his parents had all kinds of money, and they had long lenses and everything you can think of. I carried a camera on me all the time. I always had this camera on me. It was a Nikon F. And this kid would always kind of, yeah, you're all this. So there's this one place where we used to hang out at. Everybody used to call the Hyacinth Bridge. And this kid went and took a picture of it with all this equipment he had. And it was a pretty nice picture. Well, I had a Nikon F camera with a 50 millimeter lens. Sometimes I even use that to record with, the same exact lens. And I went and took a picture because he told me we had a rivalry. He said that I couldn't take a better picture because I didn't have enough money. I didn't have the equipment he had. There was no way. So I took my little camera and I had to walk down the bridge, and I did it at like 4 a.m. down, crossed over a fence, over a little creek, some water about waist deep, up on top, freezing my ass off, and sat on a rock. Then Hyacinth Bridge was there, and I waited for the sun to come up, and the sun came up, and I shot that. Now, went back, had it printed. This was film, and everybody freaked out and said my picture was much better. The point being is that you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have the latest equipment. He had everything I had used. And for all intents and purposes, I still beat him. That comes to the point of this conversation. It doesn't matter if you have an idea and you want to be creative. You have to push play. You have to push that button. It doesn't matter what you have. Okay? Somebody came to me and goes, hey, if you were going to start all over again and you had $1,000, what would you do? I said I would spend $900 on treating my area, and I'd spend $100 on a microphone. If I had $100, I would spend $80 on treating my area and $20 on a microphone. Because the microphone really doesn't matter. For some points it does, but if you're going to do ASMR, you just need to do it. Okay, whatever you have is good enough. Worry about treating your areas. When I first started, doing video, I wanted to make my own sound effects. Well, sound effects, but not effects. Foley. So like I would do videos of school, somebody walking. I would come back and redo the footsteps so I could enhance them in the video. If there's a piece of paper down, I would redo it. I did this in my wife's and then my mom and dad's and my wife's closet, because all the clothes hanging around really treated the area so I could get good sounds. I've been in hotels where I've done voiceover underneath 2 blankets and a comforter with the microphone and an iPad doing the voiceover, doing the narration for the video. You just got to work with what you have. For right now, it's good enough. Okay, so if you got a phone, do it on your phone. Worry more about where you're at. Do it in the closet. Well, do your sounds in the closet. Put some. You have all the clothes. You can put some a sheet or something up so you have a background. It really quiets it down. Then you use technique. Technique is the best. Remember, once you have a treated area, in a treated area, you can take a $10 microphone and make it sound like a $1,000 microphone. If it's not treated, you could take a $1,000 microphone and make it sound like a $10 microphone. And just in case you hadn't noticed, I shot this all the audio is on my phone.